It's a PSA announcement from the mogul, CEO of the Creep Squad, and companies associated. Go get yourself checked out. And if you're laying with a chick and she your best friend or admitted that she was a hoe, send her ass to the car wash. Make sure she get her carpets done, her air freshened, everything. And then when you bring her through and you decide to give her that work, still double back. That's from your big brother Cisco.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your girl, Brittany, and today I have not one, but two amazing men off of Love and Hip Hop New York. DJ Self and Cisco. What's going on, guys?
DJ Self, Power 105, winning team.
That's right,
You
Cisco.
heard? We
Cisco.
here.
You know what I'm saying? The most Latinist person in the world, Gwennin. No, Cisco don't say Gwen, I'm sorry.
I'm saying it now. We winning in the building.
Wait, the most Latinist person?
Yeah,
That's right.
You know, he's our only Latin star on Love and Hip Hop.
Right,
well,
male
really?
star.
Male star,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah,
say,
male
because
star.
Cardi B is like,
But
she's
she's actually
half and half.
she's half Dominican,
Yeah.
half Caribbean.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but she give you that real, like, Dominican New York flavor, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Cardi B, she was here a few weeks ago, and I was asking her about you. And, you know, I was trying to get...
good things,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she said good things, kind of. But she also, let me just tell you, Cardi B doesn't kiss and tell. I was trying to dig some dirt out of her, and she wasn't going.
Because we're very cool. We have a great business relationship, and we do good business together. So I don't think that she would ever say anything bad or any dirt.
Okay.
We don't have any dirt on each other. We're very cool.
Okay.
We have a good friendship.
Friendship.
Yes.
So no business in the bedroom.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I'm the bitch that he was the out.
He was
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. What? She just said you doing what? So, you out here just arbitrarily.
Chill.
chill
Yeah,
what?
chill.
So you eat her
See, stuff, if you would have told me that you was messing with another chick, I would have let you live. But since you want to lie to me, now we all gonna be mad.
But you saw something in her. What exactly was it?
That she stood out from all the other girls that I saw in that atmosphere that I was in. So I saw
It's a
that.
strip club atmosphere.
Yes.
Okay. So you hit the strip club pretty often.
I work in the strip club. I don't hit the strip club. No, you'll never see me tipping and throwing money. I'm no trick.
You say you're no trick.
No.
But do you hit the strippers from time to time?
What you mean hit the strippers?
Like have sex with them?
Damn.
Oh no, wait.
No?
No, I
Never?
mean if I date a woman and she happens that was her
Maybe
profession.
a stripper.
Yeah, that's something different. But it ain't like I go and I'm hitting strippers. No.
Because I have this thing about strippers, like a lot of them are really magical. Like they smell good. They're nice.
Well, that's their job.
They're like soft, and it's like, oh, they just. Why are you here? You know, sometimes you just want to cuff them and like save them from themselves. Is that something you do?
No. If I see someone that I generally like and has a nice attitude or a nice personality, then I don't care about anyone's profession. You know, some people doubt my profession or down my profession as a DJ and saying DJs all is ladies' man. I mean, and they got a different woman every night, but that's not true.
Yeah. What do you think? What's the toughest thing kind of dealing with the show for you guys? Because I know you guys get a lot of heat every week. Every time it airs on Monday, people are probably all in your inbox, on the Instagram comments, talking shit.
Well, I mean, with me, this is my first go around.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's used to different things, and I'm gonna salute Cisco because he calls me and gives me jabs of advice.
Okay.
You understand? I think he's scared to give me he gives me appetizer advice. He don't give me a full course meal.
Yeah.
But he gives me appetizer. Yo, I don't think you should have did that. Yo, you should do this. All right, goodbye. And that's it. Like but he don't sit and say, yo, we need to have a meal. Let me tell you, A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
He just give me A and a little bit of B and then stops.
You know what it is about self? And I'm not just saying it. Genuinely, is probably, if not the best dude that I know. Like, he has a great heart. He's like a really. See, a lot of people don't know that about self. He's just a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he does genuinely try to help everybody if he can. You know, so I think he probably finds himself. And I've been with self to the strip clubs, and I'd be the first to tell you, he don't pay the strippers no mind.
Okay.
None.
If anything, he's like, hey, how you doing? Yo, come over. This is my man Cisco.
You're just the alley.
No,
He's
he's
the
the alley
like,
king.
okay.
Like And so I think that probably works to his advantage.
Yeah.
Because I think they're more into him because he just ignores all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's a good dude. So I never want to say that when I call him and I see certain things, I'm like, I want to try to help him improve. I try to deliver it in a nice way because he's such a nice guy to me. And we got we've been friends outside the show for years.
This past episode, it opened up with you putting your hands on Rich Dollars.
Okay.
What made you cross that line?
Well, first off, Rich and I have been friends for 15 years.
Okay.
I know
Y'all
Rich,
had a real friendship.
No, I know Rich from when he was running around with a book bag, like working records.
Okay.
And I was running around and I was in the street and I was out of control. But he was always a guy like I looked out for and made sure. Because Rich has always been rich. He's always had that mouth. Even before he was famous. And
talking wild shit.
Talking reckless. And, you know, and I would get the phone call, your boy is here, like, and they about to get his ass, and I would have to go show up and be like, because, you know, we built that kind of relationship because Rich is just a nut. He's always had that mouth on him. But he's actually a good dude, you know what I mean? He just does some foul shit once in a while.
Yeah.
So, and we just rub each other the wrong way at times because we're close and we've been friends for so long. So what you saw was something that was not really abnormal for us. We go through that type of shit a lot.
Yeah.
And I have this real aggressive personality that comes out when my triggers, you know, are pulled. So that was just it. I think people made more of it than what it was.
So it didn't have anything really to do with Mariah Lynn. It's like
Nothing
the
to do with
principle.
Mariah. Yeah, it was just the principle.
Just everything, like
just him going behind my back and doing shit, and it's just like, yo, you're my brother. We're friends. You know what I'm saying?
I would imagine that you would be forthright with me about you dating my mans.
I'll tell you what, though, I don't want to break this up. You and I need to talk.
Absolutely.
To be honest with you, the only reason why I started talking to her in the first place was to get back at you.
Nobody uses Mariah Lynn. And if anything, Cisco, just know I used you to get back at Rich.
That's why you started talking to me? To get back at him?
I'm saying, you know, things were cool. We
Now that's some creep.
I appreciate anybody who gives me the
come
time of
over,
day when I'm
every
in a
once in a
time
while,
of need.
we
I'm
smash,
talking.
we
I'm
get it
talking.
poppin',
I'm talking.
and then we keep it
I'm
moving.
talking.
You're sounding like
I'm
you're upset
talking
right now.
I'm not upset. Actually, I'm good.
That's all
I'm
upset.
good.
Somebody pull her ass out the bar. I told you I deal with this right now.
That's
Then
what
you
it-
could have
that
ever
sounds
made
like.
me come.
What is 6 minutes? What is that? I give you.
Let's not forget. Once upon a time not long ago, you was a hoe for Mariah Lynn.
You could do that. Bye.
see you later.
Bye.
Have a good day, babe.
Bye.
And my final words for the Creep Squad are, you all, Creep Squad.
do you feel bad for getting Mariah Lynn wrapped up in it? Because I think that she genuinely liked you more, and she was just trying to end things with Rich, but didn't really. Because she kind of got caught in the middle and played. Like, she was dead for real crying after that scene. Like, she was embarrassed.
But you know, Mariah and I still we're still cool. Mariah and I still good. You know what I mean? It's not like it's nothing. You know, there's nothing bad between us at all. I think genuinely, I didn't think that we were gonna, hit it off like that. I really felt when we first met, like, I'm just a music producer. She probably just want to work and get some records from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, in my mind, she's probably just trying to use me for some music or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I knew what my agenda was. So, and I felt like I was wrong. I don't know if I felt bad, to be honest, but I felt like I was wrong for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But she took it well, and we still cool, like I said.
Yeah. Okay, so how many women, like, legit, like, fuck for tracks? Or fuck for placements? Like, is that a real thing?
Like, Self's a DJ. Imagine
Imagine
the women that come to him.
I've never been in that position.
Well, have you been propositioned?
No, not by no.
So I was like,
No, I mean, well, the one thing I will say, I don't think no one to say to you, oh, well, let me have sex with you.
right, but there's
so you never know someone's intentions.
Okay.
I would never know that. You know, like my intentions would be, I'm really trying to look for a good relationship, and then they probably
Just like, I'm just trying to get on.
I'm trying to get on. Yeah,
Can you recognize that pretty quickly?
No, girls are very,
We're
very
good, right?
Yes.
We're so good.
And I think that's the one thing that people don't, society does, overlooks. They're like,
crafty.
oh, that's just a girl, so what? And then a guy do something is just like, oh, he's the worst thing.
The scum of the earth.
Yes.
I compare this music industry, this entertainment business, let me say that, to the cafeteria in your high school. It's
Okay.
like, everybody might have different classes and we might not see each other all day.
Right.
But everybody kind of sees each other at lunchtime. You know, and it's like that one cafeteria. You'll get the chance. We all run around that same cafeteria, and it's just like, it's the same thing for me with this industry. It's like, this is what I do every day. This is what Self does every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have very little personal time for ourselves. So if we go, to, and we're just involved in entertainment-based activity, we're gonna see the same people all the time. So if you're a lawyer at a law firm, you're gonna date another lawyer probably because that's who you're around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what do you expect us? How do I or Self? How do we find that really interesting girl that works at the post office? You know what I'm saying? We got people that go to
at the post office.
Yeah, we're
Right.
never at the post office.
Yeah.
No, I get it, but I mean, there are girls and guys for like me. Like, there's behind the scenes people that are pretty dope, and pretty lit. But it's like the same people.
But it's,
like,
it's the same
like
shit
how
though.
many?
Well, this is my first
Yeah, I
time
guess-
meeting you. I've never met you, so.
I know. Well, maybe, but now that we met, I bet you I'll see you more often.
Are you,
That's
are
just
you
how it
asking
works.
him out
You
right
trying to
now?
No,
ask me on
I'm-
a date?
Is that what this is? I'm sorry, I'm gonna step out.
100%.
This must not be that
No,
bad.
This
what's
just sound like
going
it's
on
getting
right
personal.
now?
Okay.
Kelly, should I?
You don't
Cisco,
find me
sit your ass
attractive?
Okay,
down
I'm sorry.
right now.
I'm sorry.
You feel attractive?
This was a
No,
moment.
you're a very handsome guy.
Okay.
Now you're complimenting him.
Yeah.
This is getting heavy.
I pay for dates. Don't
All
worry
right,
about it.
listen, okay. $200 dates.
That's cool.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm working with a little something.
All right. Just kidding. Just gonna give you the side eye.
I'm
Like,
like,
what
you
the
throwing
fuck?
prices already?
No, I'm just fucking with you. Are you guys both single now, or like what's going on with you guys?
He got the juice.
Yeah, I'm in the mix of dating.
Cisco, do you?
So
you
I've
have,
been hurt.
You have kids, right?
Yes.
You have a daughter.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you guys. Your daughter is very beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
You and Rich Dollars, y'all got problems on your hands. Y'all know that, right? Because both of you guys have really beautiful daughters.
Mm-hmm.
What advice, I guess, what are you instilling in your daughters as young women to kind of navigate this world and this society with misogyny and like how women are treated, et cetera, et cetera? Like, what advice are you giving them?
I teach my daughter to have her own.
Okay.
I think a large part of some women would be that they may, and I'm not gonna say all, some women or the experiences I've been through, that they depend on the male to provide or to give them certain things.
Yeah.
So that's probably why a man, certain men may treat a woman certain ways because they may feel like they more have the more power
Yeah.
over them. So I teach her to have her own.
I think part of what Self said is definitely, something that I'm big on in terms of making sure that my daughter has her own.
Mm-hmm.
Part of what I'm also doing outside of, getting back heavy into music production and everything else is I'm also, I'm starting a venture fund. So I'm getting into like venture capitalism. And
Okay.
I'm investing in, I rang the opening bell at the NASDAQ last week.
Did you really?
Yeah. I got pictures of it on my Instagram.
Oh.
So I'm investing in different companies, for equity stakes. And what I'm doing is I'm taking a certain percentage for myself, and I'm rolling percentages of equity into a fund for my children.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they're 18, they'll walk into a set amount of money, and they won't have the struggles that I had at 18. So I think that's important for them to have something. So they don't have to resort to fucking stripping or doing whatever they have to do to make money because they'll be kind of set up already.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important, and also it's very key to remain present in your children's lives. Because it's not just women, it's, your son too.
Yeah.
I'm active in my daughters. I fly to Atlanta 2-3 times a month. I know my daughter's teachers by names. They know she has a father. I'm present. I talk to her every day. I do her homework on FaceTime. So she knows she has a father.
Right.
I think the problem with a lot of young women that are like reckless and find themselves in a lot of bad compromising situations is that, they seek that male presence, that male father figure that they probably never had. And that's how they get caught up, with so many different dudes and getting pregnant by different dudes. So I think it starts by, just really being a parent and making your children feel loved and them knowing that you'll do anything for them. And I definitely make it, give my all into that. Yo, it's your man Cisco Rosado.
It's DJ Self, the Prince of New York, the Gwinnett Guard.
And you're watching Global Grind.
That's right. 8 p.m. VH1 Love and Hip Hop. 7 Central Time. Why don't you watch us beautiful guys do our thing, right?
I mean, shit, what else you gonna watch?
I feel like I'm more beautiful than him or more handsome. They call me Guapo.
That I heard.
Yeah,
I heard.
Guapo.
They call me El Latino Numero Uno.
Woo! Global grind, baby. We winning.
Reactive, 100.